Thanks for joining us, everyone. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our site, Kevin Harlan. So the Lakers are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron James is out there with Bryant. And there's Davis, and it's Dub, and
I hope he didn't hurt his neck, because that was one nasty, nasty head fake.
Well, the defender bought that move, hook, line, and sinker.
The whole thing. He may have given him a little pat on the back as he went sailing by.
Here's LeBron. They get it back. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Paul outside. He dishes it to Jordan. Clippers moving the ball around. And it's Paul penetrating. Davis with some nice D. The Lakers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir. So it's the Lakers now. Clippers able to drain the 3. From 10 feet out, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And here is Paul. The feed to Leonard. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
All sorts of time. Paul can't get that one to fall.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's LeBron. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. James has got his second basket.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Here's Griffin, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And for all of the improvements he's made to his game, one wonders why Blake Griffin isn't a better shot blocker. I mean, he clearly has the motor and the athleticism, but for some reason over his first 5 seasons, he's averaged only a half a block per game.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers. And regarding Griffin's low block shot number, certain field card for blocking shots.
Yeah, you know, there's something about the aptitude for shot blocking that sometimes is understated. Just because you're a high flyer in the front court doesn't mean you're going to block a lot of shots.
Lakers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That free throw, no good.
And last season, the Lakers finished last in the Pacific Division once again. Second year in a row, they ended up at the bottom of the barrel.
And the Lakers were at the bottom once again in the Pacific Division, Clark. But, you know, these 2 seasons with this team, the last time they finished last in the Pacific was 1975.
Well, they had a 2-14 record against the rest of the Pacific. And we also know, though, the Lakers don't stay down very long. They'll be back on top before long.
Pass to George. Back to Paul. Picked by Griffin. Kicks it to Leonard. It's George on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No luck. Great D that time from LeBron. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers.
There are a lot of big names to deal with in this one, but perhaps none bigger than LeBron James. He told me planning for LeBron is a headache because he can do so much on the floor, saying there isn't a hole in his game. The only real way to slow him down is to get him working against himself. Physically, there is no answer for LeBron.
All right, Doris.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Now here's Odom. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Lakers have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. Free throw good from Chamberlain. Not to the surprise of anyone, really, but the Clippers last year were strong at home once again. They managed to go 30-11 at Staples Center.
Yeah, and Kevin, that makes 3 straight seasons for the Clippers of 30 or more wins at home.
Elton Brand's checked in for Jordan. The Lakers also with a sub. James Worthy's checked in for Doug.
You know, the big thing for the Clippers is that they won some big games in Staples over tough opponents. I mean, also won 6 of their last 7 to secure the 3 seed in the West.
And one issue with the Clippers at home is that it didn't feel like they were at home. Blake Griffin said home court advantage is just not there for us. And this is on the heels of a loss where the crowd was cheering for the other team louder than the Clippers at times.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. O'Neal's checked in for Chamberlain. Davis is subbed in for Johnson. Now here's Davis. Gets an open look and hits. And this game is tied up now.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Paul. Dishes it to Griffin. And the rejection by James. The shot by George wide open. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And a wide open look for James. He's scorching hot. James has got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Screen by Brand. Kicks it out to Paul. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Griffin attacking, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And an interesting byproduct of Blake Griffin extending his shooting range and his perimeter defense, Clark, his rebounding numbers have gone way down.
Well, it's hard to have it both ways, Kevin. I mean, the team needs him to keep working on his perimeter game, and if he's out on the perimeter, it makes it tougher for him to get rebounds inside.
And the Lakers making a change here. Odom's checked in. The shot's good from Bryant.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
James against Paul. And they get it. And it's good off the back rim and in. Paul.
What is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And the Lakers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Clippers making a change here. Odom's checked in. Outside Bryant. The shot by Odom, no good. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Leonard. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Odom with a screen on Paul. Feeds it to O'Neal. Lets it go from 11. Off the left rim and out. Clippers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Paul with the ball, and it's Odom picking him up. Odom kicks to Leonard. Here's Paul, and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
LeBron passes to O'Neal. Here's Odom, and that one is hammered home.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
On occasions last year, the Lakers were all right on offense. Other times, they were just stagnant. There was just no motion, nothing going on.
That's a great point. And their ball movement could use some work. A lot of ISOs last season, and it killed a lot of the flow the team had in the half court.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
You know, for the Lakers, they were okay in the assist department, guys, but they were dead last in the league in secondary assists. That, to me, is indicative of an inefficient offense and also a new stat category.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Scott comes in for Bryant, and it's Johnson in for Doug. Clippers trail by 3. Beverly dishes to Harrell. Screen by Brand. Harrell kicks it to Odom. And the layup falls.
And for the Lakers and that secondary assist stat, that just means they aren't making the extra pass, or it means they are holding on to the ball too long. Either way, it hurts the offense.
Another miss by O'Neal. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Here's Williams. Here's Brand. Here's Harrell. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Clippers lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Johnson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. LeBron can't get it to go.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And Beverly gets it to Odom. They get it again. Got a piece of it. Pass to Scott. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Beverly. Clippers shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. Williams gets the bucket.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again. You know what?
I need you guys to be crashing the offensive glass. Big guys, use your size to box out and get inside position. Effort, fellas. Effort.
The best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Last season, the Clippers came away with the 3rd seed out west. They were very tough in conference and managed to get 37 of their 56 wins against Western Conference teams. Abdul-Jabbar checked in for the Lakers. Baylor comes in for James. Lakers trail by 3. As you said, for the Clippers, 37 wins last year against the rest of the West. That total was the 2nd most against the rest of the West among any team in the league. Trailed only Golden State in that regard.
And you know what? They played the top West teams tough as well. One of only 3 Western Conference teams to be over 500 against the rest of the playoff teams from the West.
Williams. Beverly wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark.
They've come out with the tape.
Yeah, and it's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. They did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
And so he makes both from the line. Last year, the Lakers did have some firepower off the bench. A lot of players would see their roles shift during the year, as you might expect, for team trying to find the right combination.
They were also near the top in the league in bench minutes played. So whether you start or come off the bench last year in LA, you'll see plenty of action.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these 2 teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Mark, 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back, back and forth, back and forth.
That reminds me of a song.
Yeah, Kevin, that's Cameo, to be exact. And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Los Angeles calls timeout. The Lakers weren't very good at all last season, Clark, and they just didn't have any teeth in their road game.
Well, you know, they shot threes on the road well, Kevin. Top percentage in the league, as a matter of fact. Still, they just couldn't hold on to leads.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Pau Gasol is checked in for Worthy. And West subs in for Scott. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Beverly sets the screen for Harrell. Odom a screen. Beverly up top. Brand a screen on Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Beverly. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And the Lakers with a road record of 9-32. That is a franchise worst for them and sums up the year they had away from safety.
Now here's West. And the foul on Elton Brand. .116 left to play here in the first. Johnson against Beverly. Johnson can't get it to go.
You know, looking at the Lakers, a big thing for them as we get back to their road woes is they didn't win a single game on the road in their division. In a word, that's terrible.
Now here's Odom. Jumper off the screen, and he hits the jump shot. Odom's got his second bucket of the game to go. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
It's incredible to think that Pau Gasol last year set a career high in points in a game for as long, Clark, as he's played. He had that 46-point game in January.
Yeah, that's 46 points for Pau to go with 18 rebounds. I mean, you rarely see a player of his age putting up a career high like that.
The Lakers trail. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gasol, a screen on Beverly. There's the pass to West. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. 6 on the shot clock. West against Williams. No good from West. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that...
It's like a dream come true.
Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way 2 of them, sons of medical professionals in Spain, have become 2 of the best centers in the NBA at this age.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers. We traded him to Memphis for his brother.
We got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And
Well, I know what highlight we're leading the post-game show with, that's for sure.
he has gone, man. He's gone crazy.
I don't know if he's crazy, but that dunk was insane.
Here's Davis, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy buckets.
You know, one other thing that's clear is how well they're burying their jump shots here in the early going.
Elton Brand's checked in for the Clippers. He lobs it up, deflects the pass. Back to Leonard. And Davis sends it back. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Chamberlain with a screen on Paul. Off the pick. And it's good. Off through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Man, this has just been back and forth all game.
Boy, it's been fun to watch. Both teams trading shots and trading leads. Boy, it's been tight, neck and neck down the stretch.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws. And 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. You know, you work hard all season, Greg, to try and get into the playoffs, then get a favorable first-round matchup. How about the Clippers last year? Followed those steps. They're rewarded with the first-round matchup against the defending champions of the league, the San Antonio Spurs.
And not only came in playing terrific basketball down the stretch, which is kind of what they are noted for. And the Clippers, though, did well, even though that was the case.
Picked by Griffin. Graham passes to George. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Good.
Boy, I tell you, it was a tough road for the Clippers in the playoffs. They get by the Spurs in round 1 in a 7-game emotional series, then immediately have to go up against the Rockets in round 2.
Baylor's shot is off.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And it's George missing. Lakers leading by 3. Baylor kicks to Bryant. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Leonard, and it's blocked. They get it back. Brand, good. West with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And we all remember the Clippers would go up 3-1 against the Rockets. They had that 19-point lead in the fourth quarter of Game 6, but couldn't hold on to it and lose Game 7. And it was one of the biggest series collapses, really, in postseason history.
Over to the wing. Screen by Brand. 11 feet away, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Chamberlain with a screen on Paul. Shot clock at 6. Lakers working the ball around now. Again, the miss by Kobe.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And Leonard gets it to go. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for your Clippers, Leonard.
The first one falls, and the Lakers with some changes. Scott comes in for Baylor, and it's LeBron in for West. Leonard hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
James kicks to Chamberlain. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Chamberlain got 10 points in the game.
number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
It's stolen by Bryant. Odom kicks to James. And he slams it one-handed.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Inside, it's tipped. Stolen by Brand. Leonard kicks to George. Bounces high off the rim and drops. George has got 4 points this quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Timeout called.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass. Bigs, get the ball off the rim and get it out to our guards so we can get out in transition.
I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the Lakers. Johnson comes in for Dub. The Lakers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Johnson dishes to James. On the wing, Johnson, defended by Paul. Johnson, the pass to Scott. Off target with the open look.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Outside for George. He feeds it to Brand. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. The Lakers trail. Here's Bryant, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called in the Los Angeles Clippers. Last season, Kobe with some thoughts on the development of U.S. players last season. Felt that the AAU system, Clark, was problematic.
And I would not disagree specifically in this regard. Too much focus on playing games and winning versus skill development.
Shake and Bates checked in for Elton Brand.
And with Kobe, who's just so skilled, that critique holds water. Kobe felt that Europeans came into the league with more of a skill set because they learn how to play the game a little bit more collectively than the American players.
And the Clippers making a change here. Williams is checked in.
You know, for Kobe's statement, it's hard to measure something like skill with metrics. I mean, you look at shooting and free throw percentages, and there isn't too much of a difference between U.S. and European players.
It's LeBron.
What a nice feed by Kobe that time.
Well, special case, so many records for Kobe, but one he set last season was most misses all time from the floor.
I need you guys to be crashing the offensive glass. Big guys, use your size to box out and get inside position. Effort, fellas, effort.
But you look at the players on that list, a who's who of NBA stars.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And, you know, there's all this talk about Kobe now being the leader of missed shots, having that record. But listen, the guys that are in the top 5 of that list, all Hall of Fame players. So you don't miss a lot of shots unless your team trusts you to take them, and you're pretty good.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Everly's checked in. Worthy's checked in for Los Angeles.
Hey, guys, a final thought on Kobe. I mean, all the players on that list were heavily leaned on for scoring. I'd take any of the top guys on that list over someone who's afraid to shoot the ball when their number's called.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Johnson kicks to James. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was just.
Worthy dishes to Bryant. Kicks it out to Johnson. The Clippers grab the miss. Griffin's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The dish now to Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Can't get it to go. Johnson with some nice D. Bryant, it's a wide open look, and it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 8 rebounds in this game. Williams with the ball, picked up by Kobe. Kobe against Beverly. He kicks to Griffin. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Outside Williams. He dishes it to Beverly. Odom a screen. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. And stolen by Worthy. And now Kobe running the floor all by himself. In the corner, it's James. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked. Here's Williams. And down and go. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
A nice shot by Griffin.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Johnson goes in. Now the feed to Abdul-Jabbar. Nice D from Griffin. The Clippers trail. Here's Williams. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And no doubt the Lakers had some defensive issues last season. I mean, no true center on that roster. And at times, they were just feasted upon on the inside.
Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. Clippers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. He gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And that one falls for Williams. A different look for the Clippers. Jordan comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Harrell in for Leonard. The Lakers also making some changes. Gasol comes in for James Worthy. And West subs in for Bryant. Abdul-Jabbar against Jordan. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Abdul-Jabbar. The Clippers shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Passes to Harrell. Takes it from 10. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Lakers trail by 3. Johnson outside. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. They're running, and here they go. And the slam by Williams.
That's how you make an impact with defense. And once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Harrell kicks to Williams. To the middle. Layup off the pin. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's LeBron. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got 12 points in the game.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Johnson against Beverly. To the inside. Gasol with the steal. West with a wide open look. No good. That would have tied it.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The shot by Odom, no good.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Now Beverly, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Williams. Takes a three. The shot no good.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 1. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Doc, what's allowed the rhythm and efficiency you guys are playing with right now?
Because we're running, we're pushing the ball up the floor, but it's still a close game. And it's really loose balls, hard turnovers, and offensive rebounds. So we got to do a better job there.
Coach, thank you so much. Over to you guys.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output for both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, the reserves really came through when they needed a spark. This is a close game. Any points you can get from your bench are huge. I thought the bench guys came in and inserted themselves like they wanted a starting spot. And that's what you want. Subs who are ready to produce the moment they step on the floor.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
What a game for LeBron. He has 14 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
So for the Lakers right now, Kobe is out there with LeBron James, and it's Dub. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Davis in at the force line. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Odom. Just 5 on the clock. Paul with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Odom kicks to James. Bryant passes to Davis. And the foul will be against D. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
James Worthy's checked in for Davis. And there's the call on James. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Griffin. Kicks the ball. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And that's 13 points for Mr. Moves.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second one.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. LeBron dishes to Odom. Knocks it off the glass. Odom's got his second basket. The Clippers in the lead. Now here's Paul. He's got 13. Paul can't get that one to fall.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Lock at 6. Kobe goes in. They now take the lead. Kobe's got 11 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Paul. Paul can't get that one to fall.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture.
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
In the corner, it's James. James with another miss. Well, last year, DeAndre Jordan turned in another great defensive performance. In fact, first team all-defense announced in the NBA after last season. Anchored his team as he always seems to do.
And Jordan was a force in the middle. Over 2 blocks a game again. And changed countless others with his effort.
Clippers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Paul. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And that's 15 points for Mr. Moves.
Well, you look at the advanced statistics for DeAndre Jordan and his defense at that end of the floor. Top 10 in defensive rating individually and led the league in defensive win shares.
And Jordan has really improved his defense every year since Doc Rivers challenged him. Last season ended 3rd in the Defensive Player of the Year award race, but he has won in his future, no doubt, if he continues to progress.
Elton Brand's checked in for Los Angeles. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Davis is checked in. Paul against LeBron. Paul kicks to Leonard. A 15-footer and a fine roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the Clippers. Davis with a screen on Paul. The kick out to Odom. Back to James. Outside, Kobe. Latrey. It's hauled in by George.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Over in the corner, Paul. The three-pointer, no good.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
Kobe, the pass to Davis. Kept alive. Odom dishes to Davis. Over Brand. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Here's Paul. 15 points in the game. Brand outside. From deep. Paul can't get that one to fall.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
Launches a three. From 18 feet away. That misses off the backboard. Clippers trail by 3. And George kicks to Jordan. Leonard, that's for 2. Here's Brand. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Davis. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Los Angeles making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Elton Brand, Clark, one of 10 players in NBA history to have at least 15,000 points, 8,000 rebounds, 2,000 assists. I could go on and on and on.
He sure could. 16 years in the league and in his prime, an elite NBA big man. Quite versatile and played bigger than he was.
And Abdul-Jabbar kicks it over to Worthy. Leonard with the steal. A floater. Good work defensively by Worthy.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Kobe, no good.
And Elton Brand, guys, a little under 6'10", but with almost a 7.5-foot wingspan. He's much longer than his height might suggest.
Paul for three, and he gets the bucket. Paul's got 18 points in the game.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there may be more in store.
Los Angeles.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Beverly's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Scotty's checked in for James Worthy. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Paul. James kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. The Clippers trail. And here's Beverly. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the inside, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down. And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. George with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. Back to George. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ryan in the post. Defended by Paul. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
So I like the setup there. Well done by Brand with the solid pick.
So for the Clippers, Harrell, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Shake and Bake comes in for prime time. And it's Williams in for Paul. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Chamberlain's checked in. Here's Bryant and the foul on Elton Brand. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Pau Gasol is checked in for Doug. Everly with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Here's Odom. Right through the knee for the layup. Odom's got 6. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity. And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Chamberlain with the block. James with it. 14 points for him. Dishes it to Bryant. Chamberlain a screen. Kobe the pass to Gasol. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession. Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Chamberlain a screen. Bryant dishes to Gasol. The 3. Scott can't get it to go. The Clippers in the lead and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Brand good.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Chamberlain. He's guarded closely. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
Well, Will Chamberlain in this one, 10 points and a block. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
And he knocks down the first one. Griffin's checked in for Elton Brand. And then for Los Angeles, James Worthy's checked in for LeBron. West comes in for Byron Scott, and it's Johnson in for Bryant. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Williams kicks to Harry. The baseline J off the mark. The Lakers trail. Outside Worthy. Feeds to Johnson. Gasol. And so he draws the foul on the shot and took to the line to shoot 2.
Gasol was the number 3 pick back in 2001. He managed to average 18 and 9 his first season, was Rookie of the Year, became a perennial All-Star. There's no way his younger brother Mark, who was a second-round pick, could ever match up to that, right? Not so fast, people. Mark's pretty good, too.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Los Angeles. Talking about Pau and brother Mark, both of them were excellent last season. The difference is that Pau has always been considered a great prospect, so detractors are much harder on him when they see cracks, I think, Greg, in his game.
Yeah, you know, for Marc Gasol, it can only exceed expectations because they started out so low. I'd simply say that if I had to pick between one or the other for best career, I'd do everything I could to pick both.
Good way to get out of it. Good answer. Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And that one's good. Odom's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
They've been strong on the board. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
At the line for your Clippers,
and he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Lakers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Out to West. Fires from deep. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. West has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Picked by Griffin. Williams kicks to Griffin. There's the killer two-hand. 3 quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Greg, he's enjoying every second of it.
Yeah.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Just 4 to shoot. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Chamberlain's checked in for Los Angeles. Johnson against Beverly. Griffin a screen on Johnson. And that one's good. Beverly. Now it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Chamberlain dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And he sinks the second. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Los Angeles. Leonard against Johnson. Outside Leonard. Shoots a fader. No good. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Clippers lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. So it's the Lakers now. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Paul out there with prime time. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Just a great battle these two teams are waging here today.
Boy, it sure is. And I'm getting the sense that this game could end up being decided by just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by Paul. Johnson, the pass to Odom. Kicks it out to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Left side West. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Clippers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Leonard kicks to Paul. It's tipped. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. And finished off by Worthy.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Wants to get it to Odom and does. Shot clock at 5. That gives them the lead. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Johnson down low, defended by Paul. Odom kicks to Johnson. Here's Chamberlain. And that one is hammered home.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's Jordan. The shot is off. And it's the Lakers the other way. Now Johnson. Chamberlain a screen. Johnson goes in. To the middle. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Clippers trail by 5. Leonard kicks to George. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
And the Lakers call time here.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Short, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella wearing the rim out.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Griffin's shot is off.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Paul kicks to Jordan. On the wing, George. Run by Odom. And George gets it to go. Los Angeles leading by 3. Chamberlain with a screen on Paul. Johnson dishes to Chamberlain. And stolen by Jordan. The drive by Paul. Oh, that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Paul's got 21.
Big shot. As soon as he got an opening, boy, did he let it fly.
Pass to Chamberlain. The kick out the wing. The three-pointer, no good. Clippers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Leonard the pass to Paul. The dish to Jordan. And the pass to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Picked by Griffin. From deep three-point range, Paul's shot is off.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
The Lakers with the rebound.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Here's Odom, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Paul goes in.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Paul. He's got 21 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked it down.
Free throw good, Paul.
Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Chamberlain. LeBron comes in for Dub. And Kobe is subbed in for James Worthy. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Lets it go from the wing. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 16 points for Blake Griffin. Johnson against Paul. Outside for Kobe. Leonard with the steal. George with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Pass to Paul. All sorts of time. Buries the jump shot. And it's now only a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Here's Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. But they recover it. And here's West in the arc. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got his 4th assist in this one. Clippers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. Jordan kicks to Paul. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Outside Griffin. Again, Los Angeles. The Lakers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Johnson kicks to Bryant. And he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 4.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Down low, Paul. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson dishes to West. Off target from outside.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And it's Paul penetrating. Nobody near Leonard. Good on the triple. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
The feed now to James. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer off off. The Clippers shooting it brilliantly here late. 60% from the field. Here's Paul. Johnson with the block. And he's able to get it back. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball. And in doing so, also got the body. So we'll see free throws here.
At the line for 2.
That one drops. He ties it up. Chamberlain's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Here's Johnson. Chamberlain with a screen on Paul. Johnson, the pass to Chamberlain. The shot is off. Great D that time from Jordan. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Ball against Johnson. Passes it to Jordan. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 8 now on the night. West kicks to Chamberlain. Outside for Kobe. All alone. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 3rd rebound on the night. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. And now, running up the court, West pushing it up. Empty that time from Leonard. And here are the Clippers now. It's a 1-point game, and he gets it to go. 20 points for Blake Griffin.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on.
We need to be more physical on the offensive end. Let's crash the glass, but be smart. We need to limit their easy baskets, so get back on D.
Derail their momentum.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in. Lakers trail by 3. Now here's Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Johnson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar to end the run. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
And the Clippers call time here. They're up by 1. 1:56 left in the fourth. And here's Los Angeles now. They lead by 1. Fades and shoots. And again, Blake Griffin. Griffin's got 22 points.
Unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot heat.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And so he owns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
What a game for Kareem. 8 rebounds, and what a tear he's been rejecting shot after shot.
Clark, he has owned the paint.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's doing a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're leading by 1. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. 1:36 left in the game. Leonard, no luck.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Johnson with it. Leonard picks him up. Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Chamberlain. Griffin with the steal. Here's Paul. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
He hits the first one, and that ties the game up. And that gives them the lead.
He's got ice water in his veins, fellas. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I've seen him make too many in this situation.
The jump hook, but they get it back. Here's Leonard. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's James. Here's Kobe.
Kobe has been sensational.
Here's Paul. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
So that means they've got to be very careful with the basketball right now.
Griffin attacking. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. Shoots from 12. Yes! And that is sensational bucket to pull them within one.
You know what? Griffin's got him falling in right now. That's for sure.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
The first one, that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg. But the foul has to come immediately after that.
The Lakers making a switch here. Here's Paul, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
I think he's got to find another way to contribute, Kevin, besides looking to shoot the ball. I mean, he just can't get anything to bounce his way this quarter, so he's got to do other things.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that. Well, it's gone back and forth for a while here, but they're really starting to push out. They're looking good right now.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
And that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Well, LeBron, after a first half that looked like it could go either way, what was the difference maker down the stretch in this game?
Well, defensively, we stepped up. That's what it's all about with our team. We know we get stops, we get a better opportunity to get a win and execute offensively.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check out our Jordan player of the game. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
He was a staunch defender tonight, especially around the basket. He put up some serious resistance. He racked up 6 blocks and changed plenty of the rest.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.